Welcome to what was my kitchen. As you can see, everything's been torn out. There are now boxes where there used to be cabinets and all of our stuff. And in those boxes, some of those things are peeking out. You'll see some of the cabinets. Inside all of those boxes is a modified kitchen for someone without arms who uses her feet, me, as well as my husband who's 6'3", and he has arms and hands. So there was really no easy answers to how to modify to meet both of our needs, and the reality is we just did our best, and we're excited to see how this works to make it easier for both of us and accommodate both of our needs for an amazing kitchen of a lifetime. Let's say a dream kitchen. I live life through my feet, so I usually have a lot of things on the floor. It's funny because when people come over, they see that I have my keys on the floor, and they'll actually pick it up and try to give it back to me, but in reality, that's where I keep my stuff. And having things on the floor makes it easier for me to grab, so as a foot user, I needed things pretty low down. But here's the challenge. My husband's 6'3", so he needs things up high. So how do we meet both of our needs? And when it came to opening up cabinets, I couldn't reach necessarily all the way into the back of the cabinet, so instead of having the normal standard cabinets you would have in a kitchen, we traded them out for drawers. And the drawers are easier because it pulls everything out for me, so I don't have to reach all the way deep into a cabinet. Reaching the kitchen island is a must. As you'll see in some of my cooking videos, I sit up on the island to allow me to sit and use my legs freely, and at the same time keep my feet clean and keep the dog from eating all the food that I'm preparing. So sitting up on the island is a must, and Patrick also needs a counter space as well. So we expanded the island a little by adding a bookshelf and another cabinet. But we also did something pretty cool. You'll see that we have a hidden step stool that can be put up and out of the way when people don't need to have access to island like I do. I remember one of the first apartments I lived in alone. It had a microwave up high above the oven and stovetop, which meant that in order to get to that microwave, I had to use a bar stool, climb up the bar stool, open up the microwave, and put things in on one leg. That was just a catastrophe, and I just remember how frustrating it was trying to microwave anything. So we had to make sure that the microwave was lower, so it's actually built into the island, which is pretty phenomenal. And not only that, but it's a microwave slash air fryer slash convection oven, so it's all in one. It's easy to reach. It's very convenient. Now, my husband was insistent we got a gas stovetop, and I'm surprised my pants haven't caught on fire, because if you see in some of the videos, trying to reach over and stir the pot is very hard to do with a gas stovetop. So we needed something that was easier for me to use, like an induction stovetop, and having that made it a lot safer and something that I could put on the island to be able to use on the island while I'm sitting there chopping up my vegetables and fruits and doing whatever I need to do some prep before cooking. Coffee is essential, and it is a huge part of my day. Coffee in the morning, coffee in the afternoon, and having access to those coffee appliances is important. So we made a little special area in the kitchen just for me, a nice little low coffee bar slash wine bar. And not only that, but it has a nice little sink so that I don't have to get up on a bar stool in order to use the sink to wash my feet, to wash a glass or something. I just can swing my feet over into that sink by standing on one leg. It's going to be so sweet. I love it. I'm excited, and I love my coffee. So I'll be making a lot more coffee here in the near future. And without further ado, the amazing kitchen, it looks spectacular. I can't believe I'm sitting here in the dream kitchen that I've always wanted. It's beautiful. The countertops are gorgeous. The cabinets, they have a lot of character to them. And the stainless steel, fingerprintless appliances. I guess the fingerprintless doesn't really apply to me. But anyways, it's nice to have the stainless steel. And look at this island. It's actually bigger than the previous one. If you saw the previous episodes, I almost fell off the island, so be sure and check those out. Again, I'm excited because I'm going to be doing some more cooking starting next Tuesday, 10 a.m. Pacific. I'll be continuing Tofu Tuesdays. If you haven't seen any of them before, be sure and check them out. I have so many people to thank for this amazing kitchen. First and foremost, Dan Morris from Pinnacle Custom Remodeling. He was in here hour after hour sweating from 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. every single day for 2 months to finally bring this dream into a reality. I have to thank Benjamin's Plumbing for jumping in last minute minute to make sure that we could have the faucets that I've always dreamed of. They're called IQ Technology faucets. They're voice activated by Delta, and that's amazing. I'm excited to share with you about that. So be sure Tuesdays, Tofu Tuesday, I'll see you there. Don't miss it.